Hey guys! I need to come up with an intro thing. But anyway, hi. I've been meaning to do a video about, ever since I came to Ghana and started med school here. So a few people have been asking me to make a video about my experience here. I'm finally doing it now that school is done. I feel like I have the energy. So originally it was going to be 5 of us in front of the camera telling you about our experience since we got into this program. But unfortunately 2 of my friends couldn't make it. Well, they didn't chicken out. They couldn't make it because of one of them sick. But either way,
I need evidence.
Either way, guys, I promise I have friends. These are not the only people.
Not your friend.
Okay, alright, you're here. He's here because I forced him, basically. So, introduce yourself.
What's going on? I'm the man called the Junglist. Yo, shout out to my
Nobody
man,
calls him the Junglist.
Pastor J.
Nobody. Literally
Shout out
nobody.
my man, Master P.
Nobody calls him Junglist. I'll just make that clear. Introduce yourself.
My name's Michelle. I'm Sandra's friend from undergrad.
Yeah, we know each other since University of Iowa.
It's so
Represent. Hey! What?
Drug dealers together, huh?
Okay. So, yeah, I'm Sandra, as I've introduced myself in other videos. We're going to talk about what it's been like, our first semester in med school. Not just in med school, but in a graduate entry medical program. I feel like that needs to be mentioned because GEMP versus just regular MD, I feel like there's a difference there. And we're going to explain the difference because, so as the name suggests, you have to be a graduate to get into the program. And instead of doing 6 years of med school, in Africa it's 6 years. Instead of doing 6 years, you do 4 years. And it's really, basically it's an accelerated program. Like, they just throw things at us at a much faster rate.
It's hard. Run for your life.
Like, a much faster rate. It's even harder for people who don't have a solid science background, like I do, for example.
Sociology major here.
Exactly. I mean, he did some public health, so that's something, but it's still not, I would say it's not as strong a science background as we did. What did we do?
Oh, we did human physiology.
She forgot our major for a second, so what did we do?
We did human physiology.
Yes. So we did the same degree, and thanks to that degree, I feel like it made things a bit easier, but it was still horrible. It was still, this semester was rough, basically. So we're going to get into it. That was a very, 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 very long introduction.
That was the intro.
You know what? Let me do. You know I talk a lot. So we're going to do first impressions of each other. You go first. Tell them. He's always bringing up his first impression of you.
Well, first of all, let's start with Michelle. Michelle, I just met her. I just met her at the program. She introduced herself. She was also coming from the States just like me. So she was real chill, cool. I already knew I was going to vibe with her. Sandra, I just remember hearing her voice. Like, this girl, she doesn't need a mic because she can scream just on the regular. So I heard her voice, like we were in the same hostel, and I used to hear her voice, like, banging from the shadows, But it was, then when we finally met each other in class, I think there was a time where, like for the students who were international, there were some resources that were supposed to be shared amongst us. So I wanted to talk to her about it. I just remember her being like super aggressive, like real, as if like she wanted to fight me. And I was just looking at her like, why are you doing all that? What's this for? She was very, I didn't actually know we would actually end up being like friends, like really cool, but because she definitely like attacked me, or wanted to attack me. But here we are, here I am doing a video for her. So.
First of all, fragile masculinity, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to explain it, I'm just going to say fragile masculinity. Right. Anyways, you tell us. First impression.
My first impression of Sandra goes way back to when we were back in undergrad. Let's see. I just remember her attacking me with a hug, and that's all I remember from my first impression of her. Namso, I first met him in access course, like the course we take to get into the program. He was really chill. I knew we were gonna get along really well. So yeah, that's my first impression. We're all chill people.
Except Sandra.
Anyway, my first impression of Michelle. So like she said, okay, so mine goes way back because I remember we had classes together during undergrad, and I would see her all the time and I'd be like, I want to be, when you see someone you're like, you want to be friends with them, that was the vibe.
I never had that experience, by the way.
He said that, but I swear, he says it, he makes it sound like this is just a girl thing, but I know guys, I'm sure there's some guys who go here where they're like, oh
my
this
God.
person swims pretty
I
cool.
want to be friends with him. I'm gonna be
It
friends.
has to be a thing.
What are you, Michelle?
The point is, when I saw Michelle, I was like, I want to be friends with her. And, but I didn't like approach her or anything to actually make that happen. And then this one girl who we had, who was our mutual friend basically. Yes, Nemo is her nickname. She introduced us. She's from South Africa. She's this white South African. She was really cool. So she introduced us, and I was so happy that someone was basically making it happen. So she's right. I attacked her in the heart because I was like, oh my god, hi! Because I'd been wanting to be friends with this girl for like, I think it'd been at least a year into school by that time. So to me, it was like a long time coming. They were finally becoming friends. So yeah, but basically my first impression was that she just seemed so cool and so chill and so welcoming, and I just liked the energy. That she just seemed this genuinely nice person, and I just wanted to be around that. And then NOMSO, I remember, so we met during the Access course, like Michelle explained earlier, it's this 2-week course where they teach you stuff that you need to know to pass the entry exam. So I remember seeing him, well, I think I first heard his voice when he was, it was during class, he was talking, and then I heard his American accent, and then people in our class were laughing because he had an American accent. It was like, where are we that people are laughing at accents? What is
That was awful.
Anyway, so I just ignored it. And then outside of class, I saw him, I think he was talking to Michelle or something. I don't know, he was talking to either Michelle or one of our friends called Jola, who just will not appear in front of this camera. Along with our friend Frimpoma, who also won't appear in front of the camera. But they came to support us, so even though they're not like in front of it, they're with us. But I think he was talking to either Michelle or Jola, and I just remember being like, I don't know. I just felt like he was the typical like Black American dude who was just, I don't know, thought he was. No, I'm not racist. We're the same because we're both Black.
Okay.
Culturalist, I mean.
Typical African American. Okay.
Yeah, he just seemed like that typical Black guy who, I don't know, maybe felt like he was better than us or something. But that's how I felt. I'm glad that I was wrong about him, otherwise we wouldn't actually be friends now if I was wrong about him. He thinks he's better than me still, but we're going to describe the semester in 3 words. We're going to start
Impossible.
You can also describe,
So 3 words.
you can also describe GEMP as a program, so it doesn't have to be just the semester, or you can describe GEMP and the semester in general.
Again, the semester.
Same thing.
Impossible. Impossible.
Again,
Impossible. I mean, they crash everything into 15 weeks, and from the moment you start, and you hit the ground running, and it's non-stop. It's like running a marathon, wanting to stop, and you can't stop either way. So you get in the middle, you want to stop, but you know you can't stop because, well, you can't. It's gone. I don't know how else to express how hard this program has been, but having a good support system definitely helps. Just having a good crew to hang out with and bring you up when you're down. And
Bring you down.
yeah, I mean, it's really helpful to have a good support system. Otherwise, you will not make it through this program whatsoever. To say that you'll do it alone, good luck.
I agree. And they emphasize that in the beginning. You really do need people around you that understand what you're going through and can help you, help encourage you academically. Like a lot of support. Describe it in 3 words.
3 words.
Don't say impossible.
No, that's not about it. It's kind of on earth. That's the
Yes,
Because you just described the people.
It's like the devil, your crazy ex-girlfriend, and your worst enemy come together. They want to do it again. That's what
He's
GEMP
done a
is.
fine job of
He's an artist. He has to be dramatic.
I'm trying to tell you guys, just stay away. But no, well, it's not impossible, but the program is, like she said, it's really difficult. Like, they cram everything into these few weeks, and you know, you're supposed to be you're trying to master anatomy and physiology, you're trying to master cell biology, you're trying to master immunology, and you don't actually know where to begin. It's hectic, but it's doable, and like they said, the support system is everything, so get your support system.
I agree.
Cheers.
I would describe it as eye-opening, number 1, humbling, number 2. I'll come to the third one when I first describe this to you. I don't think I can do a third one. Eye-opening because it teaches you who you are as a person. You come in knowing, well, you come in thinking you know yourself. I'll speak for myself, not everybody. I came in thinking I knew myself into this program. I came in knowing I'm this and that, all these qualities that I subscribe to myself. And then a month goes by and you're like, oh, okay, this is, I thought I knew me. And then like time, like as the weeks go by, you're just like, wow, this is, I don't know, like it just opened me up in a way that I did not expect. I thought I would only look at this academically, but humbling because academic-wise, okay, so GEMP admits people that it's really competitive, first of all, to get in. I would say not. I'll make a confession. It's not as competitive for us as international students. Let's be honest. So let me first describe. So during the access course, I think like 200 people came in. They were only admitting 50. At the time, we thought it was only going to be like 50 students. And from what we're hearing, they admit like maybe 10 international students, and then maybe the other 40 would be Ghanaian students. So for us as international students, it's not as competitive for us because we're not as many as they are. So, we're paying more. So, in that case, it wasn't humbling for me during my access course. However, when the semester began, I felt like I would maybe have, when we were doing anatomy, I thought maybe I'd have just a bit of an edge because we did anatomy. We were human physiology majors. We did anatomy undergrad. We were not ready. We were not ready. Like, I felt like whenever I felt like I knew a topic, Dr. Nkura, who's one of our professors, or maybe Dr. Otto, any of the anatomy professors, they would probably cover it in like the first minute of lecture. And everything else I'd be like, oh, this is all new, this is all new, this is all new. Like every single time, and I'll just be like, what the hell? I'm learning new things. So in a way, I remember for the first 3 weeks, I was actually annoyed because I expected to like be cruising, thinking I knew like the basic stuff that I knew, but it was new. Like this stuff was new. I was annoyed. Anyways, humbling because cell biology was not, it was definitely my weakness, I felt like. I mean, later on I came to realize it was immunity and infections. The point is, cell biology was the one that humbled me because I don't even know why. Like at the beginning of the semester, I already knew it was going to be a hard one because I do not have, biochemistry is not a strength. It's not even close to being something I'm comfortable with. So I knew it would be hard. But when we did TBLs, and I remember, what did I get? I think, oh, I'm going to reveal this to you guys, don't judge me. I got 11 out of 20, and I was like, I'm a failure. I am a failure. I felt like I was stupid. I came home and I cried. I remember when I was leaving class, I was telling them like, I'm gonna go home and cry, guys. I'm gonna go home and cry. Like I think I don't know if people thought I actually cried. I don't know if people thought I was joking. I came in. I cried because I was like, I'm stupid. I'm not smart. This place makes you feel like you are stupid. I swear. You will learn things. And the next day it will be like you did not open your eyes or something. That's what something like professor was saying. But it will feel like as if you were not actually studying. Because like the amount of information, the volume of material that we need to keep in our heads is so much. Because again it's an accelerated program. So I don't know, it's humbling in the sense that you think you have achieved before you come to this program, and then you get here and it humbles you because there's so much that you need to know. And there's so many people that are, the next thing is there's many people that are going through it with you, so that helps. Third phrase. It's not like anything I've ever done. I've actually never worked as hard as I've come here. I've never, honestly, my undergrad, I only studied like maybe, the earliest I ever studied was like 2 days before the midterm, for example. Here, I would actually try to study before, like weeks before, I get home, I actually study, I've never done that in my whole life. And same with everybody, like people were actually studying, we were all talking about how we were actually trying this time. And it really, like you surprise yourself how much you want this and therefore how much energy and hours you're willing to put in just so you can get those grades and just so you can also get the understanding. It's a lot, but basically it's not like anything I've ever done academically.
I'd like to exchange one of my impossibles for eye-opening as well, because GEMP really, well, the program itself, med school in itself is difficult, but I feel like GEMP is med school on steroids. It really throws you into the deep end, and it makes you like learn how to swim in the deep end, and it makes you realize that you can't swim without the help of others.
Yep.
That's what I want to exchange one of my impossibles for.
Yeah. You have to rely on your parents for sure.
Yeah, you have to.
Tell us your favorite and your worst thing about being in Ghana.
About being in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yo, the people in Ghana are mad cool. Like,
Okay.
no, seriously, like Ghana, like it's a very peaceful environment. Very nice people for the most part. Everyone from Uber drivers to just random people on the street, they're calm. You know, I'm from Baltimore. Boston has a little bit on the dangerous side for those that know. But here, when I came here at first, I was like on edge. I'm like, I was even carrying a knife around. I'm like, look, everything happened else to happen. But, I didn't know what Ghana was like, but when I got here, it was just like positive vibes everywhere. So I love it, and I'm thinking about buying a house here at some point.
He's thinking about marrying a Ghanaian. That's the part he left out. Go on.
But anyway, in terms of like my least favorite, I think it would be. I feel like there's a lack of variety of food. Maybe it's just because I haven't tried everything, but like when I compare it to Nigerian food, being that I'm originally from Nigeria, like,
he's Nigerian. They complain about food.
like the food here just seems like it's like once you eat like banku and red bread, I don't know, it just seems limited to me. So unless someone wants to come and try to prove me wrong, I feel like there's more variety in Nigeria. But that's probably my least favorite thing about Ghana. I love you, Ghana. I'm not abandoning my Nigerian citizenship for you. So my Nigeria.
Okay, what about you? First, I kept forgetting to actually say this. Also say where you're from.
Oh, so I'm Ghanaian American. I was born in the States, but I grew up in both countries, a little bit here and there.
And then explain.
Alright, well, I'm Nigerian American. Both I grew up mostly in the United States, but I'm here in Ghana, so.
Okay, sorry, go.
Okay, so my favorite thing about Ghana is how welcoming the people are. They're so warm, and sometimes it's overwhelming because I'm like, why are they so nice?
So I keep telling you.
I don't understand, but they're just so kind. From the people you'll meet on the street, like Ramso was saying, to like your professors, to we have one of our professors called Dr. Hinkra, and I look at him like a father figure, even though he's always trying to floor us.
This should not floor you.
This should not floor you, but
that's his favorite thing.
He's one of the warmest people. Him and one of our other professors were called, and they're just so kind and so warm.
But shout out my man Mubarak too.
They Mubarak too, yeah.
That's my man.
They're all so kind, and aside from people being so warm, it's just such a chill country. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. They're just chill. They're just easy to move with and things like that. And I wouldn't say there's anything I don't like about it, because when I first came here, I think adjusting was a bit difficult. So I was always in dire need of a coffee shop because I'm so used to Starbucks.
American.
But I learned to get over that real quick. So I wouldn't say there's anything I don't like about Ghana. It's just when I first came here, it was a bit hard to adjust. So obviously every little thing that happened that didn't go my way was amplified. But after a while, when I started to get to know people and get to know the place a bit better, it definitely got better. So now I'm just I'm chill. I can be chill in the US or I can be chill here. So yeah, Ghana's a cool place.
My favorite thing, it actually the same thing with them, so it's weird. But I even remember when I first got here, I tweeted that I loved how welcoming people were here. I think I even said this during the access because I noticed how people were very just nice, and I was very I was so unused to it. Let's see. Least favorite thing I would say is that how conservative people are. So don't get me wrong. This is not to say so I'm Ugandan, live in Kenya. This is not to say that in Uganda or in Kenya people are so liberal and no, that's not what I'm saying. But they're definitely more conservative here. And so things like bra straps, the first week, I think it was the first week of school, one of the professors was like, you left your house like that? I just remember being so, I was scared. And it's this is not how our med students dress here or something. And I've just never been oh my god, I remember in that moment missing America. I just remember being I miss the States. I miss just walking out in shorts and not giving a fuck and just if my bra showed, nobody cared. You're in class, who cares? You're here to get the material, that's what matters. But here, it's so, they're so big on how you appear and how you sound, and just making sure that you look like, as long as you look like you're doing the right thing, then you're doing the right thing. That's what it feels like. That's what it translates like to me. And some of those we don't use. Like, I'm not that way. I'm just not that way, because I'm more of the kind of person who I'll take I'll take your actions and just your actions are what I'll take, not necessarily how I did this, therefore I'm this. That's not how I am. So in a way, it just threw me, because it took some adjustment basically, and getting used to how conservative people are. But overall, this is a nice place. I do like this place. Sometimes I even forget that I'm in a different country, which is odd, because I think it's because I'm still within Africa. So it still feels in a way like I'm still at home, because I'm seeing majority black people everywhere versus when I was in Iowa. So because of that, sometimes I even forget that I'm in a different country from Uganda or Kenya, until I hear people speaking Tree, for example, and I'm like, oh yeah, different country, don't know the language. But other than that, food! Food? Mine's different from his.
Please come to Ghana. Chick-fil-A,
Oh yes,
I'm begging you.
Please, we need more
come
fast
to
food
Ghana.
restaurants.
Please. That Burger King over, the Burger King is trash. No,
They do have KFC as well. They do have KFC. The KFC is good. But for me, the reason I brought up food is different from his. It's not necessarily the diversity of food. For me, it's the fact that their food, because all West African countries, they just put so much pepper. Look, my palate is not used to.
Why don't you go back to East Africa where you came from?
I'm still getting used to it, because I'll start complaining about how peppery your food is, and people look at me like, it's fine. There's no pepper. There's literally no pepper in this. But for me, it's so hot, because in Uganda we don't really eat pepper like that. So that's a least favorite thing, because there's some foods that I definitely miss out on and have to ask if there's pepper in them and avoid them just because of that. Okay, so, well, I meant to say so. I was like, whatever. The next part of this is gonna be, I just thought this was a really cute name for what we're gonna do. I called it Nerd. Why did I speak? Nerd Gems. I think it's cute. Don't you guys think it's cute?
It's adorable.
Thank you. I tried. So basically, we're gonna for like a minute or maybe 30 seconds, depending on however long we each want to talk. We're going to describe something that we've learned really well this semester as medicine. So that we can show that we're actually medicinists, that we actually have brains and all that. So it could be in any module, whether cell biology, human anatomy, or what's that module? Immunity and infection. Those were the 3 modules that we did. Granted, there was like modules within each module. Let's not even go there. But so we're each going to take like a minute or 30 seconds and describe something that we learned really well and show off our brains. You want to start?
First of all, if I don't explain this well, 10 years later, whoever sees this video,
don't judge her.
Don't judge me, because I'll be a doctor at that point.
Yes. I'm gonna time you.
So I'd like to explain the brachial plexus. I remember Dr. Hotel explaining the brachial plexus, and the question mark on my face, I think, explained it all, because I did not understand one bit of it. So now that I do, let me share that with you guys.
That's already 15 seconds and you haven't gone into that.
Okay, so the brachial plexus is formed by the ventral rami of spinal nerve C5, 6, 7, 8, and T1. So it's the nerve supply to the upper limb and its surrounding structures. Damage to the brachial plexus, the upper trunk of the brachial plexus can result in diseases like Erb's palsy, which results in a medially rotated arm, internally rotated arm, and an adducted hand or something like that.
Basically like this.
I'm even messing up right now. But yeah, and damage to the lower trunk causes disorders like Klumpy's palsy. I remember I was so ready to talk about this in my mind, but they never asked me. So I'm still salty about that.
We all wanted the brachial plexus.
Yes, but they asked me everything about that. So, well, that's all I have to say. So 10 years later, remember, don't hold me up.
Okay, that was good. Your turn.
Hey guys, keep in mind I'm a fake med student. I'm just here for the cheap fried chicken and the wine. But anyway, I enjoyed a lot in med school, but I think what really struck out to me was how diarrhea basically works, like the cholera toxin specifically. I found out in cell bio that it's basically the toxin. Like it actually binds to receptors for the gene I hate this word, stimulatory pathway, which causes a conformational change in the G protein. the G protein, it drops GDP, picks up GTP, and it goes to activate adenylocyclase. Did I pronounce it right? Adenylocyclase, and that in turn goes on to activate it converts ATP to like CAMP, cyclical AMP, and then that goes on itself to bind to receptors, causing an influx of sodium, sodium pattern. And whenever sodium goes, water follows it, and that's what causes diarrhea. So that's why diarrhea is always watery. As sodium is leaving, the water must leave with it. So folks, stay away from the colloidal toxins. Bad stuff.
Yes. Toxin. Mine is going to be also anatomy. His was cell biology.
I hate anatomy, by the way.
Anatomy is the best thing. Anatomy loves you.
Anatomy is the devil.
Anatomy is great. Don't listen to him. But mine's going to be on the hematomas. So, there's 3 major hematomas. Intracranial hematomas. So there's the epidural hematoma. Basically, so it's outside the dura. So these are the dura is the most outer, the most superficial part of the meninges.
What's the meninges? I don't know what that is. The
meninges are the covering of the brain. Okay. So epidural hematoma means the blood. Let's say if there's a break in the middle meningeal vessels, then you get an epidural hematoma. And then there's also a subdural hematoma. So this means between the dura and the arachnoid mater. So if why did I choose this one? If the cerebral vein breaks, then you have blood pooling between the dura and the arachnoid mater. So that's a subdural hematoma. And then a subarachnoid hematoma is when the cerebral artery breaks between within the subarachnoid space. So that's the subarachnoid space is between the arachnoid mater and the pia mater. So if the cerebral artery breaks, then blood will pour in that subarachnoid space, and you'll have a subarachnoid hematoma. I don't know. I love learning the meninges. We actually taught those to ourselves. That's another thing that I'm talking about med school is you're going to teach yourself a lot.
YouTube videos.
Like you teach yourself a lot. And they'll put it under this thing called TBL, team-based learning. Sorry, SDL rather.
Student directed learning.
And basically, they're just being lazy and making us teach ourselves stuff. But so.
That girl, she's by herself. Now you guys are not lazy. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
You're my homies.
Yep. That's all.
Yeah, those were our little nerd gems. I think it's a cute name. But overall, how would you say? Are you guys excited for next semester?
I am excited for next semester. Resolutions are in tow. We have learned a lot this semester.
I like pain a lot, so yes, I am excited.
What? Well, technically, we're paying way less than we would pay.
Hell yeah, this is much cheaper than
so there's that.
Pain.
Oh, pain.
I was like, what is that? Just
No. So we're definitely paying, I think, half of what we a third. Are we paying a third what we pay for paying if we're in the US?
What are we talking about? 1/4. Like US, the average med school is like $40,000-$50,000 a year for 1 year. We're paying that for like 4.
Wow, we're paying a quarter what we pay, but it's still technically a lot of money. But it's still not as much as we pay there. Anyway, so these are some of my group members. We've been through a lot of nights in this place studying for any of the modules and exams that we've had. Maybe I'll do another video and some more of my group members will be in it, will be more comfortable being in front of the camera as opposed to behind. And the others, hopefully, they'll be well enough to actually make it into this video. But, so thank you for watching. I'll keep you guys updated on my med school journey. And I'll bring friends along sometimes.
Don't ever bring me along again.
You come. If I say you're coming, you're coming. If I say you're coming, you're coming.
Guys,
and if I say you're coming,
take
you're
care.
coming as well.